Already this year, drugs have killed 211 people. But the medical examiner says it's actually fentanyl that has killed the most people. It's sort of the silent enemy in this, and you certainly gave me quite a primer on fentanyl before we got underway. What are people not understanding? What are we not seeing about fentanyl?
Well, more important than what we call this stuff is the fact that we're all in here talking about it together. But the fact that fentanyl is the big player here is important to know because of its potency. This fentanyl that is being mixed with or being seen alone with the street-level drugs that are being sold has nothing to do with the pharmaceutical-grade fentanyl that may be used in a hospital setting or as an outpatient. This is clandestinely produced synthetic fentanyl coming from Mexico or other labs in South America up along the pre-existing distribution routes for heroin. But it makes a lot more economic sense for these distributors to have switched to fentanyl as opposed to heroin.
Why we're not hearing about fentanyl? Maybe that's our bad in the media. What's the fentanyl isn't showing up in a typical toxicology screen when someone passes away. Is that right, doctor?
Well, because of the chemical structure of fentanyl, it does not appear on a routine urine screening test that tests for just a broad class of opiates. And the person at the street level really thinks they're buying heroin. It's being marketed as heroin, and it largely has the same effects as heroin. But the thing to remember about fentanyl is that depending on which analog you're talking about, it is 50 to 200 times more potent than morphine, which is what heroin becomes in the body. So this is a very, very deadly drug in terms of its potency if a habituated person is using the same amount that they think is heroin.
And so we've got sort of dealers cutting fentanyl into heroin and buyers not knowing that that's what they're getting.
Oh,
but
precisely.
the fentanyl's not coming from pharmacies.
No, this is clandestinely produced illicit fentanyl analogs that are produced in clandestine laboratories. This is not pharmaceutical grade fentanyl.
The same Mexican cartel that's producing heroin is producing the
Yes,
fentanyl in Mexico.
It's a business decision that they make.
And it's cheaper to produce than
Very much so. If you have a poppy field that's producing heroin, that costs a lot to maintain, and then you run the risk of the authorities coming and burning it to an ash. However, with fentanyl, you can make it in kilogram quantities in relatively small labs. You can be mobile, and you can get it distributed on the street for much cheaper.
All right, real quick, we only have about a minute to go, Chief. All right, so is it all in a name, or is there two different fights here?
No, it's all, the doctor nailed it. It's all part of a business decision on behalf of the Sinaloa drug cartel out of Mexico. We know for a fact that's where it's coming from. We know that they built super labs because it is far more cost effective for them. We know that they brought in Chinese chemists to actually create it in the super lab and teach Mexicans how to make it. We know it's coming up the eastern seaboard. Lawrence, Massachusetts is one of the key areas. MPD, along with our federal partners, have shut down 2 manufacturing places where they actually take fentanyl and they mix it with either whey protein or sometimes with heroin. We got 15 kilograms of pure fentanyl in one of these houses in Lawrence, Massachusetts. So it's real, it's here, and that's what's killing people.
All right, we're going to talk more about it. Doctor, I can see you signaling, but we've got to take a break.
This is something we've heard that people are getting a cut that they aren't aware of. We're seeing hardcore users actually looking for cuts with fentanyl, and a law enforcement colleague of mine said they're even requesting what would be called a hot batch, which is almost all fentanyl.
All right, we're going to get right into that. Go ahead.